So, back again. I told you I'm sorry if it cuts out, but I didn't have my timer with me. But I was talking about Batman vs. Superman. It made my hair stand up, honestly. The trailer started, if I remember correctly, it started with some chick talking. I don't know who she is, but she was talking, and it kind of cut to Superman walking into a courthouse, and we got a glimpse. Now, here's one thing. Now, excuse me, 1 second. Y'all make me nervous. Here's the thing. A lot of people were saying that Bruce Wayne was in Metropolis during the time of Zod and Superman's fight. And we were right. In the trailer, they showed when Zod first figured out that he could shoot lasers out of his eyes. And they were in the building. Bruce Wayne was screaming. That was his building. He was screaming and running towards the building. Everyone's running away. He was running towards him. And that was just an awesome shot. Now this next scene kind of, I don't know the scenes in order, but this next part brings me back to the Suicide Squad. I remember when I said Joker was torturing somebody and I thought it was Jason Todd. In the Batman vs. Superman trailer, there is a Robin suit. And it is Robin's suit. That's not his suit. It's Robin's suit. He has the staff. You can see it. It looks like Robin's suit. It's reminiscent of Tim Drake's suit from Batman Arkham City. That's what I think. But it had yellow spray paint on it, and it said "Ha, joke's on you, Batman." I think that's what it said. And that's the Joker. Now you answer this question. Why would Joker specifically draw that on a Robin suit? Why? He killed Robin. And I think he killed Jason Todd in the comics, so why not? I think Jason Todd would fit in the movie. Even if it's just a flashback. Fine. That's fine. Because Batman has been Batman for a while. He's 40, 45 years old in this movie, so he's a seasoned Batman. So who's to say Jason Todd isn't already dead? You know what I'm saying? So that was a really good nod. Then we got a couple scenes of Lex Luthor. Jesse Eisenberg is Lex Luthor, and a lot of people are complaining he has hair. He has hair. Well, Lex Luthor kind of had hair prior to when he went bald. He developed cancer from the kryptonite. He carried around a piece of kryptonite in his fucking pocket. And he got cancer. So from all the chemotherapy, he lost his hair. So yes, Jesse Eisenberg has hair. So what? It's canon. It's fine. Stop complaining. So Jesse Eisenberg, he's the only issue I have with this casting is that he is small. Like compared to Henry Cavill, even compared to Gal Gadot, he is small. Even compared to Wonder Woman, he's going to be pretty tiny. So I don't know how that's going to work out. But I like Jesse Eisenberg. I like him. And we got a shot of Kryptonite. And a lot of people are excited, including me, because Kryptonite kind of needs to be in the movie. You know, it's like a part of Superman's universe. There's no other way around it. It's Kryptonite. If you don't introduce Kryptonite, then you're going to have to introduce Doomsday. If you're not going to introduce Doomsday, you have to give Superman a weakness for these movies because he's going to be that motherfucker. Like, he's going to be that overpowered guy. So I knew they were going to introduce Kryptonite. Like Man of Steel, it was no need to bring it in because he was fighting Zod. Zod didn't have a use for it. But now it's like Batman, a normal human, versus this alien being. So Kryptonite, yes, okay. Then we got a shot of Wonder Woman. Now Wonder Woman looks perfect. She looks perfect. A lot of people were, and I want to talk about that in a minute, but she looks perfect. Okay, now we got a couple shots of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. She looks amazing. She had the gauntlets going on. She had the lasso of truth. It was a shot of her with her sword and shield. Perfect. Fucking perfect. And this last scene, we got the last. I'm not gonna talk all about it. You're gonna have to watch the whole thing. But this last scene was even more like jaw-dropping than when they released the first teaser trailer. When Batman was like, "Do you bleed? You will." That made everyone's hair stand up. This last scene in the new trailer, that shit was ridiculous. It had. I'm assuming Superman like threw the Batmobile with Batman in it into a building. And Superman went to the Batmobile, ripped the doors off, and Batman just stood up. brooding as always, and look Superman right in his eyes. Superman's on top of Batmobile. Batman stood up out the Batmobile. They're standing right here, and they're like, I think Ben Affleck is actually taller than Henry Cavill, just a little bit. So it was awesome. He's just looking at him. He's like, and then the trailer ended. And then we got Jesse Eisenberg. He was like, the Red Capes are coming. The Red Capes are coming. I'm thinking the Red Capes are Superman's militia, or the militia that's following Superman. I think they dubbed themselves the Red Capes. So we'll see. Now, moving on. That's all the trailers that I wanted to talk about, the ones that stood out to me. We got a couple of X-Men Apocalypse announcements. We got an official look at what Apocalypse is going to look like in the movie. Looks pretty good. Hugh Jackman confirmed Old Man Wolverine. So we're going to get an Old Man Wolverine movie. That's going to be Wolverine 3. I don't think he's going to be in X-Men Apocalypse. I think he just showed up to the Comic-Con panel to thank his fans. But you never know. I'm not going to hold my breath. It's Hugh Jackman. You know what I'm saying? They always got to put Hugh Jackman in an X-Men movie. Even in First Class. First Class had nothing to do with him. And they put him in there. Even as a cameo, they could not resist putting Wolverine in there. I mean, I love Hugh Jackman. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love him. He is Wolverine. But it's like, come on. I mean, we all know he's your moneymaker, but, you know, whatever. But, moving on. I just want to say something real quick. It was funny because when they first announced Suicide Squad, when they first announced Batman vs Superman, I'm so serious. Like 99% of comments that I read were all negative. So serious. I can pull up old IGN articles. I can pull up old forum articles. People were very negative. Now, after they've actually seen it, everyone and their mom is like, oh, I can't wait for this movie. Shut up. Seriously, shut up. And this goes out to all you people that you like to judge before you see something, and it makes no sense at all. Like, just shut up, please. Like, it's one thing to sit there and say, you know, I don't know how this movie's going to turn out, but I'm going to see it anyway, just to see. But then it's another thing to say, oh, this movie's going to suck, I'm not even going to see it. And then when you actually see trailers and shit like that, and the more you see the movie, now you want to say, oh, well, I can't wait for this movie. And look, no, it doesn't work. It kind of irritates me a little. It frustrates me because I see that a lot. I mean, a lot. It happened with Heath Ledger Joker. It happened with, what's his name? I forgot his name. The guy who played Amazing Spider-Man. It happened with him. Everyone didn't like him. Number one, because he was gay. Number two, because they said he was too skinny or whatever. Now they're like, oh, he's bring back him for the Marvel movies. Like, really? Now that y'all seen the Batman vs Superman trailer, now y'all fucking opinions change real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. So, I mean, you know, it's whatever. I was having a conversation yesterday with this guy. And I'm not going to say any names, but he was basically telling me that to be a good actor, you have to have good length of being an actor, and you have to have Oscars. Not true. Henry Cavill has not been acting. He's only been acting for a little while compared to like the big A-listers. And now people consider him the best Superman. So that's false. And then if you're talking about you have to have an Oscar, Leonardo DiCaprio does not have an Oscar. He's considered one of the best actors ever. So he doesn't have an Oscar. I'm just saying. The length of time as well as an Oscar does not matter. And this was in relation. Me and him were talking about Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. And he was asking me, what good has Jesse Eisenberg done? Social Network, which is actually a pretty good movie. Zombieland, which everyone and their mom loved. And there's a sequel coming out. I mean, it didn't get an Oscar, but I mean, according to your logic, you know, if you don't have an Oscar or a length of time, it's just not a good movie. But those two movies were good. So, I don't know. To each his own, you know, it's your opinion. Oh, that's right, you don't have opinions. I'm sorry. But, you know, I just wish people would stop judging too early, you know. Give it a chance. At least see a couple trailers, you know. Don't just sit there and say, I'm not going to see this movie. This movie is going to suck so bad. Just don't do that. It makes no sense. And it makes you like an idiot.